Let's turn that microphone off. How's that? Can you hear me now? Have you been able to hear the music? Just checking. Hello. Can I have some? Oh, okay, good. All right. My microphone was not turned up as loud as it usually is. Good morning. What I was saying, it is lovely to be here. We could hear the music, not you. Okay. Turn the music off now. Now we'll keep it in the background very quietly if it's still going. It's not. We can keep it going for a while. Bit of a step behind the curtain. I've realized I've left my audio interface on camera. How unprofessional of me. The connection is patchy. Yeah, that's okay. So welcome everybody to the stream. It's fantastic to have you here. Today we are back in the garden. It's just such a gorgeous morning. I thought I have to sit outside for this one. I'm not sure if you can hear the bird life, but I'm able to hear a number of things. I'm able to hear. I can hear some rosellas around. I can hear lorikeets. I was able to hear some cockatoos earlier. You might hear them kind of squawking. That's them. It's fantastic to have you all here. The sound of the birds is so nice. Let's turn the music off then. You might not be able to hear it quite as well as I'd like, but that's okay. Once again, yes, I am in the garden. I've got the microphone nice and close to my face so I don't raise my voice, so I don't concern any neighbours or anything. I have got 2 drinks for this morning. Today I've got my of course, coffee, morning coffee. I only woke up 20 minutes ago because I'm on school holidays and I stayed up really late for me, editing a video for church over the weekend, which I didn't even realize what time it was until I finished it and I went to upload it and I was like, oh, it's 2:00. That's great. I'm going to be really on the ball for tomorrow. But here we are. I did wake up at 6 to 6:30 and I was like, I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I don't know how I used to be able to do this. I'm an old man now. I'm 24. Not like I was when I was 22. Yes, the tables have turned, Casey. Usually it's Casey who was up late. So I was able to message Casey when I realized what time it was. And I was like, oh, Casey, well, guess what I'm doing? Which was great. And I'm sure she got a chuckle out of it. So coffee is my beverage. What is everybody else doing? Let me say hello to everyone. I'm sorry that I can't reach my computer. So if you've gone off my screen, I apologize that I'm not greeting you. Please do say hello. And if you're feeling especially sad, put a peacock emoji. I just feel like it's underused. Cora, TimTams are fantastic. That's what I got here today. Good morning, Jacqueline. Thank you once again for joining us and for sharing the countdown on your story. Thank you for that. Good morning, Casey. Of course, it's fantastic to have you here. Good morning, Bill. Wonderful to have you here. Are you at work at the moment, or have you've returned home? It's home time now for you. It's only when I'm doing my early streams that you're at work, isn't it? Good morning, Aki. Fantastic to have you here. Thank you, Jacqueline. This is once again my Switchfoot beanie. It's not very warm, so I'm just rugging up a bit. Welcome, Amy. Fantastic to have you here. Welcome, Cora. I think I've said hello to Cora. And good morning, Amy. Yes, I said that as well. I think that's everybody who I've been able to see on my screen currently. Bill last night stayed up late on Reb's live. Yes, I had a grand old time on Reb's live as well yesterday. It was just a wonderful time. So many emotions. I think we all felt things. It was, yeah. Yes, I'm out at 5. The stream's at 7. Fantastic, Bill. Thank you for letting me know that. I missed Rebs. I was so tired. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it was later. Yeah, which that's okay. There were a lot of people there though, which makes me think maybe I should do later streams. I'm up for giving it a go, but no, I had a great time there anyway. I was a little bit of tomfoolery, you know, but I think we all had a great time. Oh, good morning, Reb. We were just talking about you. There we go. How are you doing? How are you feeling this morning, Reb? Was then you like the little stream? Yeah, it makes it easier to. I did see Reb trying to respond to all of the comments, and when she has 8 in there, it makes it tricky for the person who's doing it because it's just moving so quickly. So when we have 7, as we currently do, it's pretty good. Oh, not so well. Oh, have things deteriorated? That's very concerning. I'm hoping that you're feeling better soon, Reb, and that doesn't get any worse. The neighbors' dogs are just going to keep. Please don't start howling, guys. I was planning on watching it back. Jacqueline was. It's worthwhile. It was a fantastic stream. Shh. That's okay. Yes. So yesterday on Reb's stream, TimTams came up. I don't remember. I don't think I brought them up. Somebody brought them up, and there goes the dogs. I sound so sad. Yes, yes. Thank you for everybody for asking Reb about her health. It's a little worse, but it's okay. I hope it improves for you, Reb. Reb, Zen says that Reb, you have such a big heart. I really hope you're okay and look after yourself. I am totally with you there, Zen. Reb says it was fun. Thank you guys who were there. Scott was a troublemaker. Yes, well, I couldn't come and not be a troublemaker. Surely. You had enough wrenches to sort it out. We made it work. I just love being on the other side of the stream. I'm looking forward to going to. Now, I said that Nicole would be streaming tomorrow night. She's actually streaming tonight. So she's streaming. It probably won't be a smooth, like there'll be an hour or half an hour break between our streams, just because she's streaming a bit later. She's got a collaboration coming out tomorrow, and she wanted to make that the main thing on her channel. Absolutely fair enough, because I'm noticing that the days that I'm releasing a video and also a stream, the video is not getting the same level of attention, which is okay. We're doing the streams. That's the main thing at the moment. So she's streaming tonight. So I'm looking forward to going over there and causing maybe some mischief. I don't know. Don't tell Nicole that. Yes, this succulent. I don't know if you were here the other day when I told you the story of this succulent here. Not so much the pot the pot that it's in, but this succulent has grown from propagations of succulents that were in Steph's wedding bouquet. Yes. So I really love plants that have sentimental value, just because of memories that they hold, things that they are involved with. I've talked a number of times about my classroom avocado tree. That's got some sentimental value for me. Just in that it's a reminder of my first classroom, finishing uni. You know, my first year out, the struggles of that year, but also the victories of that year. And this one just reminds me of that wonderful day. A bit over 3 years ago now. Yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely, Amy. Yeah. What's everybody's beverage of choice for this evening? I've mentioned, of course, that I've got my coffee here. This is morning coffee. This is I've been awake for half an hour, and I need something hot and caffeinated. I've also got a glass of milk. Ooh, what could that be for? And of course, the main event for today, a packet of TimTams, which is also going to be breakfast. Casey is drinking coffee. Zen is drinking coffee. Wonderful. Caffeine-free diet Coke. Oh, is that a thing? There you go. Welcome, Cody. Great to have you here. We're just sharing what we're drinking, as we often do at the start of a stream, because we can't see what each other is doing, but we are still doing this together. Now here we're going to have a cultural divide. I am going to be slamming for milk. Oh, tea just sounds wrong. I've tried it in tea and it melts and it's got to be milk. I will explain the nuances of our TimTam culture, and including some of the more recent history, which is interesting and sad. No. Cody's drinking water and he's so jealous of the TimTams. Yes, well, I actually had a nightmare this morning. So I got up at 6:30. I had a drink, went to the bathroom, didn't feed the cats, and went back to bed. And I had a nightmare. At 7 o'clock in the morning, that I had that my TimTams had all been eaten, and I didn't have any for the stream, and I was just devastated. And then I woke up and I realized, nobody's eaten my TimTams. Nobody's been over to eat my TimTams. So we've got the TimTams. Nightmare averted. I know that hearing about other people's dreams is just the most exciting thing in the world, guys, but thank you for indulging me. Bill is out of watermelon juice, so I've got grapefruit tangerine margarita. Ooh. That sounds very interesting. Zenobia, what is your IG name? There it is. It's better because it melts. Yeah, but you don't get as much duration out of the TimTam if it melts. I could do it in my coffee, as I feel like it's milky as well, which is nice because you kind of want that chocolatey, milky kind of thing. And those of you who don't know what a TimTam slam is are going, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, you weirdo? So we talked about our drinks. How has everybody's days been? I'm getting kind of vibes that we're starting to get a real point of our social distancing. We're just starting to go through some things. I'm just getting that feeling from a few things that I'm seeing around the place. How's everyone coping at the moment? Oh, you got to try it, Zen. I learned something that some people do. The people at my workplace store their TimTams in the freezer instead of the fridge, or I don't know where else you'd store them. Pantry. Ooh, I don't think so. So that was very unusual. Casey's been disinfecting the house all day, as Casey has, yes, been cleaning every day. I'm sure your house is immaculate by now. Casey is not, and it's not because of Steph's lack of trying to clean it. Is because I am terrible at packing up after myself. I get all these things out, especially when I'm on holidays. I have all these projects on the go, and I just spread myself out. I feel really sorry for her. I need to improve that for her. Yep, I try. I fixed our squeaky bed yesterday. That was something. With beeswax. Ooh. Cora doesn't have one. Well, I could try soy milk, but I can't imagine it would be any good. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, because you're vegan, are you, Zen? Can you eat these then? Are these not made of milk? It's so beautiful out. This is Cody speaking. It's so beautiful out here. So I went on a couple of mile walk with your puppy. My partner is converting his entire campaign to online so we can play while social distancing sounds. Oh, entire D&D. Sorry, I missed that keyword there. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Great. We've had some lovely weather the last couple of days here as well. Went for a run yesterday. Steph got out for a walk. I'll go for a walk today. It's just gorgeous. Sun is out. I'll get into the garden as well. I need to rip out my tomato. I haven't ripped out my tomato plants yet. I need to do that to make way for whatever I'm going to plant in there next. I think it's going to be garlic there. Possibly peas. I'm not sure. Okay. So can you eat TimTams? Oh, no. It's got milk solids in it. Maybe the dark chocolate. Okay, yeah. I can't eat Tim Tams. No. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's well. I mean, it is the better way to do things, I suppose. But I am not strong enough to do so. Yeah, we're gonna move on along then. Excuse me, just coughing into the microphone there. That's good. Cora, I just didn't want to not include anyone. Jacqueline is wanting to make everybody to feel appreciated, and I really appreciate that, Jacqueline. Thank you. Hope you're doing okay. Reb says Cody. Any other silent ones out there? I have everyone who's been commenting. Fantastic. Amy says that I've cleaned out her entryway and planted basil. I need to get my eyes checked. Cilantro, chives, and thyme, and also planted lavender. That sounds fantastic. I love that time of year. Spring and everything starting to grow. Wonderful. Bill's hanging on. Not much has changed except for less people at work, so I have to pick up extra tasks. I really miss restaurants and drive-throughs. I get takeout anyway, but not taking my chances now. Yeah, fair enough. We've been doing takeaway or delivery mostly once a week, just to, for those people who are still open. It's all contactless. It's all safe. Pizza got dropped on the door, and she was out of there. So we're taking care as well. I watch a drama called Terrace House. I've heard lots of good things about Terrace House, Aki. Yeah. What's inside the Tim Tams? Peanuts or what? Well, we're going to explain very soon. Welcome, Emily. Fantastic to have you here. What are you drinking and how was your day? Just going to fire all those questions at you there. There's like a biscuit and then squidgy icing chocolate filling, Cora. Yeah. Yes, Jacqueline, you're a nice person, including everyone. Yes. We've got a few vegans in this chat then. Good, everyone. I'm sorry I'm going to offend you with my milk drinking today. And Tim Tam eating. Caramel Tim Tams are your favorite. Do you have Tim Tams up there in your icy tundra of Canada, Aki? I'm really not a big. I really. There's not many flavors that I don't go for, but caramel's one of them. I just don't like caramel. I'm not a big sweet tooth, I suppose. Yeah, like a fair portion of this chat today is vegan, so good on you guys. Honestly, the thing I miss most about going out is the plant shopping, says Casey. I can live with everything else just for the time being. There's just something about going to your favorite greenhouse. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to miss Bunnings. I've just had some locally made root beer. Ooh, Emily, nice. Doing well today. That's great to hear, Emily. No one is offended if the cow was happy, lol. I can't answer though if it was. I hope so. I was raw foodist for a year, then vegan for a year, and lactose over vegetarian for 10 years. Wow. They have me on video crying into a burger. It was amazing, and the waitress brought me a meat dinner. Wow. That sounds like you've had some experiences there, Cody. I miss being in public places. Yeah. Jacqueline has certainly got Casey with the plant shopping. From about a month ago. Where is the video, Jacqueline? We're waiting. This summer will be my 4th year of being vegan, says Emily. There's another one. Oh, wow. Wow. It's like half of us here. There you go. Miss seeing the community. Yeah, I'm totally getting that one. Not meeting the church. Haven't, can't rehearse with my bands. It's different. Not, in the coming weeks, I won't be physically with my colleagues. We'll be doing lots of not Zoom necessarily, but we use WebEx meetings. So we'll be still seeing each other, but just not physically. And I will not be at work at all. There'll be a skeleton staff there from time to time. I will there, but I will not be. Yeah. I was really into the taste. I was never really. Haha, I am making you wait. Jacqueline, you teasing us for that plant shopping video you know everybody wants at the moment. Zen says, yeah, I was never really into the taste of meat or dairy. To be honest, I went vegan mostly because of the unsustainability of meat and dairy / agriculture industry. I think that's probably the main reason I would like to. Yeah, I'm just concerned. It is super resource intensive to produce meat. Really, I'm a big fan of the idea of moving to a more insect based protein, but I think that our culture, our Western culture, is a little bit hesitant to do that because that is super easy to produce. Like you can produce it pretty well anywhere. It uses almost no space. The resources that you need to raise a kilogram of insects compared to a kilogram of beef is just like orders of magnitude less. The same with water, so it's much more sustainable. That's what I would be wanting to push a bit more. Okay, we've got some people giving advice in the chat about this, which is good. Please do. There's a small business owner who is also a member of the LGBTQ community in a very conservative area. I want to support them. They just let me know, and they mail me an Anthurium King. Ooh, I want an Anthurium. Scott just eat nuts, beans, and legumes. So many plants with protein. Oh, I know, but I like meat. I like the taste of it. Does that make me a bad person, Jacqueline? Mealworms are great for the bug life. Yeah, I mean they're like crickets and things. They're just good. They're good. You know, in Southeast Asian countries, they eat them a lot more, because they're easier to produce, I suppose. I just want to eat bugs. Correct. Yep. I could probably manage it myself. I'm sure there's a section on the internet of people who farm their own bugs for food. I'm sure that exists. I'm tempted to look it up right now. I'm going to look it up on Reddit. I'm going to look up eat bugs on Reddit. Here we go. We're going to go eat bugs. Can't find that bug food. Bigfoot? No. That would surprise me if there's no section on the internet for that. Very strange. I'm just going to post that I'm streaming to somewhere. And then we're going to begin. Danny, welcome. It's great to have you here. Thank you for joining us. How's your day been, and what are you drinking with us this evening for you? Actually, I'm not going to post anything. I'm streaming. That's rude. Okay. So I'm going to finish my coffee. Actually, no, I might not finish my coffee first. So let's talk about TimTams. And they're getting a weird light on them now. This is a packet of TimTams. Welcome, Ali. It's great to have you here. Just in time, we're about to get started with the main event for today. As I said on my thumbnail, which I made after I'd finished making videos last night as they were rendering at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Today is the TimTam special, which I thought was really funny, and in my very tired brain. So I hope that you all had a little chuckle with that as well, because I did. I thought I was hilarious there. I thought it was very funny. There is multiple threads going on in the chat now, and I'm finding it hard to follow. So I'm just going to do my own thing over here. We like to derail it, and that's okay. I like it. I'm into it. So this is a packet of TimTams. I think there are like 11 in here. We love to have our prime numbers. Yeah, there's 11. So which makes it hard to share evenly with people because 11's a prime number. You're enjoying that I'm laughing at myself there. Oh, yes. Hey guys, I'm finished clean, but I'm here as well. So Casey's also here. She's watching. That's okay. It's 11's your favorite number. Oh, I don't know what my favorite number is. And when I take them all out, I'll put them back in a sec. This is just look at this. Australian cultural gold here. Let me get a little closer. Absolutely beautiful. Look at these biscuits. And we call these biscuits because that's what they are in Australia. I know that for my American viewers, which is most of you, that word is that has another meaning in your neck of the woods. You could call them cookies, but they are, oh no, I can't put them back. I'm going to have to eat them all today. TimTam breakfast. Feel really, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for there. So it does say 11 biscuits. Okay. So this is a TimTam. Let me, I'm just going to eat one for you, and I'm going to show you what's like on the inside. So it's coated with chocolate, yes. Bickies, yeah, it's chocolate Bicky. I'm going to break him open. Music somewhere. And we've got like a biscuit, like 2 bits of biscuit, and then like this chocolatey bit on the middle. Yeah. And I'm going to just, Thank you, Jacqueline. Yes, everybody, please comment your favorite number in the chat. Zen's is 11 and Jacqueline's is 8 because of its symmetry. Is that not a Kit Kat? No, Kit Kats have wafers in the middle. And no, it's not a Kit Kat. It's a, what? Ali's favorite is 7. Casey's is 22. Amy's is 7. So we've got 2 7s. And Reb's is 2. 9 is Danny's favorite. Because I was 9 when I chose it. Well, fair enough. I like 11 because the aesthetic symmetry. Emily's favorite is 3. Ooh. Looks like a beefed up Kit Kat. It's not actually, it's biscuit or cookie wedged between and not actual wafer. That's where the Kit Kats are different. Kit Kats are also glorious. So I'm going to finish this TimTam. An Australian favorite. A cultural landmark, really. Last year we had a federal election. Now, I don't want to talk about politics too much, but TimTams were, I think, given a little bit of a bad name last year. Now, I might be letting my colours come through a little bit now. There is a certain oligarch who tried to buy his way into Parliament with so many ads, terrible policies, and memes. He was really appealing to the younger voter, which he didn't come through at all, because I like to think that we'd like to think about more than just memes when we're voting for someone, than this mining magnate who doesn't belong in politics. He did sit for a term under a different party a couple of years ago, and he attended a phenomenally low number of parliaments. Like, he was very absent, didn't represent his constituents very well. So when he's a leader of a party, that's kind of what you get. Well, we're getting political today. He didn't win any seats. His whole party got, hundreds of millions of dollars spent, I think. Maybe tens of millions, I don't know. Spent on ads, many memes, no seats. As it should be. Sorry, Cody said something. I was born on 8888. Ah, there you go. Nice. I just cut open the nicest avocado, and it's because I did during Scott's live stream. Take a photo and put it on Instagram. Ali, I'd love to see that. Love to see a good avocado. Welcome, Marina. Sorry I didn't see you pop in there. It's great to have you. Kit Kats are glorious, says Amy. The Easter Bunny is bringing my kids huge ones, a huge Kit Kat each. That's fantastic. Thanks for the reminder, Jacqueline, on your stories. Jacqueline reminding us to come to my stream. Wonderful. I can't eat candy or chocolate bars unless they're vegan and have no added sugar. Oh, fruit it is. Grapes, little lollies. I started melting on my fingers. Oh, I'm talking with food in my mouth. Oh, how exciting, Marina. You filmed the plant tag I tagged you in yesterday. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't think Jacqueline has many options. Bit of a shame. Anyway, this particular oligarch is quite overweight. And he liked to meme on himself. You know, I can't discredit a person for rolling with the punches and being able to take a joke, make a joke at their own expense. You know, why not? And he liked to Photoshop TimTams, or somebody who ran his official page on Facebook, which was a meme page. Interesting for a politician. There was just a bit of a joke that he loved TimTams, and so I don't know how TimTams recovered did with that. Probably all right, actually, because you know any exposure is good exposure, right? But they are a cultural phenomenon, as you know, he knew what he was doing by including TimTams in his campaign, because you know we love TimTams. Apparently Joe Exotic ran for president in the US, and I didn't realize that, said Cody. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm missing a few. I had a freshly cut mango this morning. Is better than candy. Absolutely, mangoes are fantastic. It's not mango season here at the moment. Sad. Danny wants a Tim Tam so badly. Oh yeah, you do. Do I eat my Tim Tams with tea? I don't. It's a nice bit of alliteration. Do you eat your Tim Tams with tea? Tim Tam tea. I don't. No, I eat mine with milk. I know. I'll get to that in a second. Apparently, Joe. Yes, I read that one. I don't remember the last time I had a chocolate biscuit. Sometimes I bake them. That's nice. I tried to get flour yesterday and I couldn't. Did my weekly grocery shop and there was no flour or popcorn kernels, which were things that are on my list that I wanted to get. Couldn't get them. I do have options. I just don't want to go to Whole Foods right now, says Jacqueline. Fair enough. Cody, he ran for governor too. One of my followers lives in Oklahoma and remembers that thing. Right. Who wants Jacqueline to do last names? I do. Sorry, Jacqueline, I didn't message you with my idea yesterday. I'll do that later. Oh, Emily's eating popcorn tonight. Wonderful. Okay. So, Tim Tams. Yes, endorsed by a mining magnate on a meme page last year. Just a bit of intrigue for you there. Interesting. Currently, Zen, this is my breakfast. Yes, I haven't eaten anything else. So that's the kind of morning I'm having. Yes, we all need a Jacqueline live. Once again, everybody post cactus emoji. If you'd like to see a Jacqueline live, please put your cactus emoji in the chat or the chat. It's here for me, but I know it's probably there for you next to my barbecue. Wholesome breakfast then. Oh yeah, I'm having hot Cheetos with avocado. Cheetos are a chip, right? Did you microwave them? I am very curious, Ali. Yes, loves to see all of those cacti emoji. Lap it up there, Jacqueline. Look at all these people who want to see you live. No peer pressure though. You do you, of course. Let's talk about the You guys, even just this attention makes me blush. I will be so awkward on a live. I have an idea, Jacqueline, and I need to talk to you about it. The flavor is hot and spicy for Ali's hot Cheeto. Oh, hot Cheetos is in the spicy Cheetos, not the temperature. We don't have Cheetos in Australia. Okay. They're spicy. All right. Not. I think if you write :cactus : it will do it. Like the YouTube thing will just pick it up. Marina, I think. Okay, I understand now. I made a mistake that the thinking that the Cheetos were hot, as in you had warmed them up, instead of they are a spicy flavor. I love flaming hot with lime. Interesting. Scott, tell me the dang idea already. I've been waiting. Tomorrow. A full colon, not a semicolon. Maybe it's not working. It's not working. Sorry, Marina. I've made you type that out now. No, we have cheesels. I don't know if they when you do you have cheesels? They're like cheese ring kind of things. Are they an Australian thing as well? You kind of put them on your fingers at parties, like rings. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Later, Jacqueline, remind me. Send me a message on Instagram if I forget, because I think this idea is golden. I have a lot of ideas that I need to action with different people actually at the moment. Reminds me. Okay. This is killing me. I'm laughing so hard at Scott thinking Cheeto is a temperature hot millennial planet typing out literally. Cheese rings. It sounds like heaven. How I miss cheese. Oh, I bet you do. I know you can make a vegan cheese. I follow the person who designed my logo and banner on YouTube. She is a vegan, and she on her Instagram story quite frequently puts her vegan recipes, and that includes making vegan cheese. So that might be worth a look, everyone. Just so I don't butcher her name, because I know I will. If I, it's Mikachu 987, as in MIKACHU 987. She does lots of cartoons as well. That's mainly her thing. But I asked her to design me some things because I saw one of her designs on an avocado subreddit, and I was like, I like it. I'm going to pay her some money to design me things, and she did. It was great. Very happy. I love the videos of watching videos of people from different places trying other cultures' snacks. Well, that's giving me an idea as well, Cody. Once I'm able to access the post office, maybe might have some fun with that. There are some seriously good brands of vegan cheese in Whole Foods. There you go. I did a cheesy kind of sauce made out of cashews. It was delicious. It said Zen. Lovely. Thinking your family came in to check on you, Danny. That's wonderful. I'll send you some American goodies. Ooh, I'm liking this plan. I'm liking this plan. We have some American snacks in our international section. It looks sad. I think there's like Dr. Pepper and Pop-Tarts. That's about the extent. Because we don't really have those drinks here. Okay. The TimTam Slam. If you've heard of people talk about TimTams, you must have heard them talk about the TimTam Slam. I don't know why they call it a slam. I'm sure there's a reason. Maybe it's because you slam the TimTam into your mouth and into the drink. I don't know. But we're going to do a TimTam Slam here. Now, depending on who you ask, you'll get different instructions for a TimTam Slam. My TimTam Slams consist, you need a TimTam and a glass of milk. Some people say that you need hot milk. Some people say that you need tea. But I would disagree cordially. I've tried it with hot milk, and I think I've probably at some point tried it with tea. But I prefer the cooler liquid, which helps to maintain the structural integrity of the TimTam, which is very important. Say TimTam Slam 10 times fast. TimTam slam, 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 TimTam slam. Yeah, I think you got me there at 7 or 8. Zen is on the teak side of the. This is Australian cultural divide here. What are more iconic cultural divides here? West Coast Eagles or Fremantle Dockers. Collingwood and everyone else. For those of you who are not in Australia, that doesn't really make much sense. It's probably, even if you're in Australia, if you're not following the AFL closely or from those states, it doesn't make much sense either. Tomato sauce in the fridge or in the pantry, that kind of thing. I feel like most Australians say tea as well. I don't know many Australians who say tea. We've always done it with milk, and I think it's better because this becomes a straw for making chocolate milk. Okay, let's do a TimTam slam, everyone. So, to do a TimTam slam, the way I do it now, there are different of course, there are variations of this, but the way I do this is that I get a corner and I get a corner, and I just bite it off, like that, and do another. Just like that. Now this becomes a straw. And because it's full of all this chocolatey goodness, it turns this, I was about to say vanilla milk, it's not vanilla, this natural, this milk, unflavored, into chocolate milk. Here we go. So it's going in. So, and then I just suck it up like a straw. And it'll at some point, it'll soften. And then I just get this lovely, soggy, chocolatey mess that I'll eat. Zen can't watch. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The TimTam slam. And at some point, you'll stop getting that sucking. And that means that the TimTam is full and you need to just pop the whole thing in. It's just like milky and soft and lovely. Chef. Beautiful. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way I do TimTam slams. Jacqueline's asked if I've done my AdSense yet. I have. I actually set one up like in 2016 for another YouTube channel I had, and I've earned a whole $49 off it. But they only pay you once you reach $100. So I never actually received anything from it. But I thought I may as well. I can only have one AdSense account per name. This is YouTube, how you get paid with ads, and I don't run ads yet because I can't. But you need to have an AdSense account, essentially. That's like the way that you get paid. And they need to verify your address to your billing to send you, that you're a real person, I guess. I don't know. And so I didn't do that originally. And so I logged in and I said, send me a code. And then I was like, I've moved since I've last done that. Just to my parents' address. So it'll be okay. But I was like, oh man. So it's going to take 2 to 4 weeks. And I will get a code. And then once I've reached the 4,000 hours within a 1 year period, then I will be able to run ads and get paid for making videos, which I think it won't be very much, but it might buy an Anthurian king or a light that would help. That'd be nice. We're talking about jackfruit. Where does that come from? Absolutely, Danielle. Well worth it. There's no overhype at all. It's fantastic. We've got some people's mouths watering, yes. That sounds amazing. That's it. I'm ordering TimTams when the stimulus checks come in. Yes, no cookies in this house. I'll probably do like right now. Nice. Ooh. I haven't been yet. I really like anthuriums. We've just been a little bit concerned about our cats because, anthuriums are not for cats. But our cats they've stopped eating plants, so I'm feeling a bit more confident to start introducing, especially the broader leaves, because they particularly like to go after palms. Palms are fine, and she has nibbled on my Calathea ornata. Luna has, but hasn't in a long time. So I'm feeling pretty confident to start introducing other plants to the house that aren't just palms or Calathea. I'm afraid to go down the Anthurium road. I like Anthurium. I'm only just getting into Monstera as well, because they're lovely. I'd like more Monstera. Oh, there's like the bold colors, like they're just the whites and the greens and the shapes, the leaves, yeah. Texture, thickness, they're lovely, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any new plants in this part of it, because I've rotated myself a little bit. There's my clothesline, which we haven't used in like 2 years because it doesn't get any sun ever. You can see my raspberry cane here. It's good. Yeah. Also need to get some more philodendron. I have a couple of deliciosa. Yeah. One of my colleagues propagated hers, like just because it grows aggressively, and so she propagated a bunch of them and gave 2 of them to me. So I'm going to keep one at work, which it's home now because I won't be at work at the physical building for some time. So that's I've got them on my desk at home now. I need to make some moss poles for them though. I've got moss and I've got skewers, so we'll make that happen. String. I've never made one before, so I'm a little bit nervous. I ordered 3 new Hoya today. They will be here on Friday. Ooh, Danny, how exciting. What kind of Hoya? These are the kind of plants that we haven't been able to have in the past because the cats have been mischievous and curious. Yeah, so I'm trying to deflect them. It's fine that they eat our palms. And I've got a catnip garden that's growing for it at the moment. It's been absolutely demolished by whitefly, so I'm trying to knock them over before I bring them inside because I don't want to bring those inside. Oh my gosh. Let's do a live moss. Sorry about my internet, everyone. We're back. Yes, thank you. Sorry, everybody, for that interruption to service there. Let's do another one because I'm hungry. Yeah, there's so many beautiful Hoya that I just keep seeing on people's videos, and I would like a bit of that action myself. Other side. Oh, do we need to take a shot for the video and for if people doing screenshots? Oh, if people are being so kind and doing screenshots, let's give you a chance. There's a few opportunities there, and I do appreciate it. I love seeing the screenshots after the stream. It just makes me feel loved. Okay, here we go. Here's another one if you want it. Yeah. Hi, Nikki. I'm doing a TimTam now. Nikki, we've missed you. How are you doing? How is life treating you up there? What are you drinking? So many questions. What's your favorite bridge? That's fine, Danny. It's all good. I always appreciate it. Nikki's okay. She was in a weird place, but she's back now. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that you are back from the weird place. We missed your face. We did. We missed it. To everybody, let's show our appreciation for Nikki in the chat. Let's put in. Let's post a. What are we going to post? We need an emoji. Oh, Nikki's here. Welcome, Nicole. Sorry, Nicole. Welcome. Everybody post one of them like pixie ones to show our appreciation that Nikki has returned from her weird place. Pixie emoji, everyone. Welcome, Nicole. I have plugged your stream. What time? It's a little bit later today, isn't it? Sorry about the sirens, everyone. I mean, not much I can. They're appropriate. How are you doing this evening, Nicole? How is your day treating you? And what are you drinking right now, if anything? I'm drinking right now milk because I'm slamming some TimTams. Let's get another one. So I haven't had breakfast and I'm feeling a little hungry. I'm probably gonna stop at 4. Zen's gone with the unicorn. So once again, I'm gonna see how good the sound we can get. Check out that. Fair enough. Well, thanks. My live at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm drinking sweet tea and having an okay day. That sounds nice. So that is in another hour and a half, isn't it? I will not run this stream for another hour and a half, probably. Emily found it. Emily found the pixie. Unicorn is pretty close, though, if we can't get that. Is it cold there, Scott? You like my... Sorry, what is that word? Toque. My beanie? What is it? What? Nikki, please explain this to me. It is cooling down. Yeah, it is a gorgeous morning, but I don't have any sun on me right now, and it's not very warm. Marina. Very good. What's a toque? Touquet? Touquet is like a gecko, right? What's a toque? Now I'm feeling out of the loop culturally. I'm gonna slam this while Nikki types that in. Something Canadian. I cannot find a pixie emoji sending you a ton of smiles though. Thanks, Amy. It's pronounced toque. What's a toque? No, I need a definition though. I don't need the pronunciation guide. I need a definition. Well, it's a dang hat. Is it this dang hat? It's a Scully. What's it? Please, what is a Scully? Like Hitchcock and Scully from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? A beanie, thank you. Yes, well, I'm going to call it a beanie. I hope you're feeling the love, Nikki, there. Because you are very welcome here. Oh, right, winter hype. Okay. Sorry, I'm speaking with food in my mouth. I think I've had enough TimTam for this morning. Don't overdo it. We don't want to overdo it. Oh, who is tagging me? Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you, Jacqueline, for tagging me. I'm sure there are a few more that I missed when I opened my phone up. What has just happened? I've just eaten a watermelon. No. What's happened? Nikki's here. And we sent her pixies. Or unicorns or sparkles. Because some people don't seem to have access to the pixie emoji. It's a fairly niche emoji, I suppose, as far as emoji go. It's because it's tied to your skull. I suppose that makes sense, Jacqueline. Oh boy, Nikki, you did miss out on a great live. I'm looking forward to Reb's next live. Yeah, that's okay. Nobody showed up. It's not as though she had 80 viewers for most of the time. What was your watch time on that, Rebel? You would have had like 200 hours or something. Maybe not quite that long. No, it would have been close to that, wouldn't it? 150 hours? I never get it. I never. We have our smaller streams over here. We're just a little bit smaller, which is nice because we can still have a great time, and I can read everybody's things without going ah. It was a great stream. All the animals, all the emoji, the wrenches, the emotions. Yeah. Oh, it shows you like after you stream. No, it comes up with a thing. Like just after you stream, it says you had this many people at the most time. The average view time was this. The total view time was this. Yeah. Which talking about view time, everyone. So I've spoken about I need 4,000 hours of watch time to be able to run ads. Fair enough. And most of my videos are really short, so getting that view time is tricky. And I'm 1,500 hours away now, so we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So thank you everybody for helping me out there. I really appreciate it. These streams do count so long as I keep them public. That's not the reason I'm doing these streams. I'm doing these streams because we need a place to gather, and I think I saw that I could probably fill that need, and I'm having a great time doing it. But I've got some playlists, some long playlists. If you want to help me out there, my very comfy viewing playlist, for example, is 6 hours long. Just want to put that on somewhere? Yeah. Gnomes. Yes, the gnomes, of course. The gnomes. She's an awesome lady. Yeah, it was. I had a little chuckle to myself watching her go. Oh, guys, stop talking! You're talking too quickly. I can't catch up. You did a great job there, Reb. Really looking forward to it. TimTam Slam go. I'm feeling a bit full, Jacqueline. It's just sugar. I'm just like I've had 4 now. That's probably coming up against me. I'm an old man now. I can't do what I used to do as a 23-year-old. I couldn't do that. I can't do that anymore. Casey, you're so sweet, and you guys help me so much. Well, we want to, Reb. I spent a lot of time making very specific playlists the other day. Ooh. Let's go, Scotty, the hot pack. I don't want to do that, and neither does Steph, because she likes TimTams as well. They're her favorite biscuit. She was so excited when she saw a message retracted. I've never had a message be retracted on mine because we are just all fantastic. And then I have no idea what would happen if I did need to retract one. That would be very unusual, I think. Concerning. Oh, welcome, Jordan. Well, it's fantastic to have you back, and nice toque, buddy. Thank you. I know what a toque is now because that's a new word for me today. I'd like them to know the etymology. Everyone, wave if you want another slam. She noticed the shower comment. I'm back now getting the kids ready for bed. Welcome back, Aki. Fantastic to have you back. I know this is an awkward time for those kinds of things with bedtimes. Yeah. So thank you for coming anyway. I really appreciate it. Do you notice that all this happened after Aaron got the wrench? Yes, well. Missed Aaron in the stream the last couple of days. I suppose it's very late for him as well, though. All right. The crowd has spoken. I can't. Who am I to say no? We're going to slam another TimTam. It's getting tricky, though, because the milk level is getting pretty low. So I'm going to keep it a little. Make the chew marks, the bites a little smaller. Okay, here we go. I'm going to slam him. Slamming. There's a reference to another YouTube thing. I can't fit my mouth in here. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, now I get to eat this glorious milky biscuit. Do you hear that crunch? Because there was no crunch. It's just like teeth slide through the soggy material. Aaron does get wrench privileges in many places, doesn't he? I haven't given him that though. Thank you. It's a lovely piece. I need to take some more props off it, I think. So this is a weird stem. Oh, that's my elderberry that I picked the other day. So am I. I need some like proper food sometime. I haven't had anything else to eat. So far today, I've had coffee, TimTams, and milk. So I'm off to a great start to my day. It's 10 o'clock. It's morning tea time. It sounded a little naughty, yes. Yes. I have a big plant, cut planter with an American flag painted on it. America. What is the temperature here right now? I mean, it's pretty mild. It's not very cold. It is. Just check the weather. Oh, it's 14 degrees. Balmy, I'm sure. Well, probably warmer here than it is where you are, but it's cold. It's okay, Danny. We're all a little it's okay to be a little dorky. I mispronounced flag for a second there, and I said something which I'd rather not. But now I've just drawn attention to it. So there you go. We all mispronounce things, especially when I'm live streaming like more than an hour a day every day. There's a lot of content of my words up there now. The reason why I shouldn't go live, I talk like a sailor, said Jacqueline. That's shorts and t-shirt weather. I disagree because we've come from summer where it gets 40 degrees Celsius, which is warmer. So I don't know what any of those numbers are in pretend degrees. I'm sorry, Cody. It is, yes. It's very uncomfortable. We don't like it. Nothing grows in that weather. Photosynthesis stops, I think, at a certain temperature. That's 57.2 degrees. Thank you, Reb, for doing those conversions for us so that everybody understands the context of what I've just said. Because I know saying 14 degrees isn't very helpful. Pretending degrees. Well, it just doesn't make sense. Like a steady 80 here. Once again, that doesn't make any sense. Is it 22 where you are, Cody? Is that the 22 Celsius? I hope. Because I know in pretend numbers, it's really low. Pretend temperature. Celsius just makes sense. 0 is a freezing point of water at sea temperature. Why would you have it at a different, like -16 or whatever? I don't know what yours is. Why would you have a different number? 0 just makes sense. Water freezes. We're mostly made of water. Water boils at 100. I mean, at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you can still live. 100 degrees Celsius, you've been dead for a while. 22 C here. Oh, okay. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Oh, the Canadians, they use Celsius, do you? Because you're metric people like it. Reasonable people. Fahrenheit is nonsense. Absolutely. I mean, one of the arguments that I've heard, and I haven't heard many arguments for it, is that it's more impressive, like a 10-degree jump. That makes more sense. Yes. Not a 3-degree jump or whatever we have here. Yeah, 52 here. We're practically the same. Oh, we're the same temperature then. Would you call this cool weather or warming up? I mean, it's warming up for you, I suppose. You get a bunch of snow where you are. I see you walking around in snow for your spring plant tubers tag rep, and I go, oh, that's a thing. Casey can't stop laughing. Well, we are. I'm a very funny person, Casey, you see. Yes. Warm for this time of year. Okay. I think this is about normal for this time of year. It's going to be, I think it's going to be 22 today. That's okay. Sorry, I just got distracted by things that are happening on my phone. It's 24 today here, actually. It's going to be a lovely day. I'm going to get in the garden. And what about for tomorrow? 22 and tomorrow. Not bad. 15 on Saturday as a maximum. Ooh. It's cooling down. 32 degrees is water freezing. Wait. Really? 32 degrees is the freezing point of water in Fahrenheit. 32. What a... That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't like that. Zen needs to get a van so she can migrate north in the cooler months. And it would be nice to spend the summer at the winter in Byron Bay. Not this year, though. That's confusing. Yeah, 32. That doesn't make sense. What's zero then? Why have you chosen this arbitrary? I mean, I'm sure there's a reason. What's the scale based on then? I know Celsius makes sense, see, because it relates to things in the real world. You know, water freezing, water boiling. And then we use those same increments with the Kelvin system. So 15 Kelvin, oh, it's very, very cold. 240 Kelvin is also pretty cold, I think. From there, it makes no sense. Yep. So that just like the metric system. Yep. It certainly does. It's just, you know, the Kelvin. I was going to say integers. It's not that. Gaps, intervals, but with a more relative to us, because, you know, water's pretty relevant to us and our general survival. I need to eat some actual food, probably some grapes or something. Though these are lovely. I'm just feeling like I've just had a bunch of sugar, which I have. So one serve is one biscuit. So I've had 5 servings, and in each serving, there's 9.1% of your daily sugar intake. That's why I'm feeling a bit like a sugar high. So I'm up to close to 50% of my daily intake for sugar. So there we go. On a semi-rigid tour in New Orleans, the guide said some tombs can get up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. I later said, wow, that's just like cremation. Cremation's like 600 degrees Celsius, right? Hot. I mean, things do warm up in the sun, I suppose. Interesting. Especially when they're insulated. I don't know. There you go. That's interesting, Bill. Kelvin and Celsius are technically the same. Kelvin's just the largest scale. So he's a scientist at larger. Yeah. Well, Kelvin just measures actual temperature, not temperature relative to anything. It's the number of degrees of heat that there are in things, because the absence of heat is 0 Kelvin, which is not possible, really. Feel free to correct me, but we haven't been able to achieve it anyway. Because this means there's no energy in something. That is a dove. Yeah, there's a dove that lives in the neighbor's hedge just over there. They have a nest and things. I'm not sure if it's that one, but yeah, we have doves around here. Yes. The guide said, honey, I don't know about you, but where I'm from, it's a slow bake. I'm going to say 200 degrees Celsius. That's the temperature I roast things at in my oven. So that's like a slow cooking something. Cook your pork in all day, kind of that temperature. 12 inches to a foot, 3 feet to a yard, 1,760 yards to a mile. Yes, we have 100 centimeters to a meter, 100 meters, 1,000 meters to a kilometer, 1,000 kilometers, 1,000, What am I saying? Yeah, 10 millimeters to a centimeter. Look at all these tens. No, what is that bird? Yeah, no, it's a dove. People wondering why I struggle to spend most of our lives trying to calculate things because distances and measurements don't make sense. Isn't it a pigeon? I mean, it may be a pigeon. And there's also a crow or a carol or something. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So 350 degrees Celsius is what you bake chicken on. So you wouldn't want to cremate someone then. Now that is a crow. We get magpies around, but they make a sound instead. I'm trying to see. Let's see if I can hear any at the moment. No, they're not really so many around here. If I walk 500 meters towards one of our walking trails, there's a bunch of them, which makes it fun during the springtime because they are aggressive and territorial. Want to protect their babies. You want me to do my magpie impression again? That's what they sound like. They are. The birds want my TimTams. Possibly. A combination of doves and crows really remind me of living in the city. Welcome, Priscilla. Welcome to the stream today. I haven't seen you in here just yet, so it's fantastic to have you here. Thank you for coming. It's like a squawking noise. You can hear that kind of squawk. That's a crow, I think. I don't think so. Minor birds are so much more aggressive. I've never been swooped by a magpie and they get a bad rap. Really? I've never been swooped by a miner. Are you talking about the noisy miners or the Indian miners? Because the Indian miners don't belong in this country just because they're invasive and they get rid of native birds things. Canberra got rid of them. They had a good cull. The noisy miners are just annoying, but they're native, so they're all right. They tease you. Yeah, so they tease our cats as well. We often hear this like this chatter, like that kind of cat chatter. Was a pigeon that just flew over. And at the windows, like so with the cockatoos as well at our front door with our sunflowers when they're ripe, the cats love to have a look. I don't think they'd have a go at them because cockatoos are huge and scary. We have robins here in MI's Michigan. You always say that will sweep you and protect their babies like crazy. Yeah, well, a lot of birds are territorial things. Like they will, their motherly instincts. They'll put themselves on the line to save their baby, which good on them. Sorry. Make that noise again. Just give us a warning first. What are you trying to record it? Are you, Jacqueline? I remember seeing lots of big white birds with black tops. They were everywhere. Big white birds with black tops. Are you thinking of ibis? Do they have a long beak? They've got like black heads and they've got a white body. They're kind of this big with their body and got a head. In Sydney, they're everywhere. Speaking of wildlife, it's crazy to me how you guys don't have bumblebees. Not on mainland Australia. They were introduced by accident or nefarious means to Tasmania, but we don't have them in mainland Australia. We've got European honeybee, we've got native bees. European honeybee is the one that we make most of our honey from because they're easy to domesticate. How did I know MI was Michigan? I had a guess. Oh, stop being so smart. Thank you, Danny. Blue jays swoop on you. There's a ton of birds when they're nesting, but magpies are frightening because they're not small, and they come at you and they're pretty quiet until they get real close. You'll just hear this as they get close. We have native bees, though. We do, yes. We have plovers here in Darwin. They have spurs on their wings. Really? Huh. We have got a few hooded plovers down here. They're pretty endangered, only by the coast. They're very cute, though. They're waddling. Well, not really waddling. They kind of... Their bodies move very smoothly, but their legs are like... It's nice. Woodpeckers are always drilling holes in Maria's mum's house. There you go. Interesting. I'm starting to hear that bush trust around here lately. That's my favorite bird to listen to. Nice. Oh, the bush thrust. Sorry, I need to get my eyes checked. Okay, Jacqueline, I'm going to do my magpie impersonation again. Just kidding. Pranked you. Yeah, the ibis. Yep. Just waiting for the latency for my joke to come through. The ibis. Yeah, we give them a nickname over here. Would one of my Australian, one of the other Australians in the chat like to illuminate us to the nickname for the sacred ibis? I have a dumb question, but I'm being serious. Do you see kangaroos running around all over there? Like we see deer running around? Well, we don't see them run because I don't think they're actually capable of doing that. They hop, they bounce. Yeah. I was conducting a citizenship ceremony. I conduct the band. I'm the assistant musical director of one of our concert bands in the area, and I was conducting an Australian citizenship ceremony. And it was in a pretty suburban area, but there's the place we were at, the theatre has like these big glass windows and a fair amount of grass, like maybe an acre or two, or a hectare, 2 or 3 hectares maybe. And I know a hectare is larger than an acre. And a kangaroo just came up to a window and bounced off. There was one that made its way into my school the other day. Again, we were in the middle of suburbia. I haven't seen one in the suburb where that's a lie. We're pretty well on the outskirts of the suburbs. Like if you go much further, it gets pretty rural around the place. Yeah. Steph's in-laws live in a semi-rural area, and they get kangaroos in their yard. Koalas as well have occasionally popped down. So yeah, no, kangaroos are pretty prolific. There are like 3 times people. At some time I heard that there was like 60 million kangaroos, 22 million people. Not quite 3 times more. But yeah, no, not a fair question there, Reb. I'm not sure what variety of plover they are, but they're very common. To be fair, I don't hit you often, but they just made a very loud noise and scare you. Fair enough. That's a beautiful spiraling up call whistle song. It's so relaxing. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Zen. The bin chicken is our nickname for the sacred ibis. Why do we call them bin chickens? They use their long beaks to pluck around in bins for scraps. They're wetland birds, and their beaks are really good for digging for worms and things. They're also great for digging in bins, so we call them bin chickens. But they are lovely birds. We've got a few wetlands in our area, and you see them flying in flocks, and they're lovely. I like them. No, we don't see them run. Do you know there are tree kangaroos? Yes, not in my state. Much more rare, much more endangered. Well, they are endangered. When I found out there was 1 point all kangaroos went up in the tree tops and evolved back down, it was amazing. Yeah, we've got tree kangaroos. They're unusual. I mean, you have moose, Nikki. Beavers are pretty. Tree kangaroos are so cute. Yes, we have lots of squirrels. We don't have squirrels. That would be a problem if we had squirrels, because when we just introduce animals, rabbits are a problem, foxes are a problem, mice, rats, cane toad, lots of problems. Carp. You feed them nice. Oh, for where they're native to, perfect. Let them be. Let them do their things. And we have your raccoons. And the Canadian geese. I've heard nasty things about the Canadian geese. I'll get wombats as well. Yeah, you see more wombats dead on the side of the roads. They're built like little tanks. They're huge, very very solid things. I wouldn't want to mess with one. And they can. You think of wombats as these slow bumbling creatures. No, they're like in a straight line. I wouldn't want to try and outrun one. Feral pigs, wild camels, also huge problems. Yes, we don't have skunks down here. No, thank goodness. We have the occasional wild turkey too. We have brush turkey. I think they're natives actually. You may hear me like dissing a bunch of animals, but they're the animals that aren't native to Australia and in their place, fantastic. Let them be good. In this country, because we have such unique wildlife and ecosystems and things, introduced species in the wrong place cause problems. They're amazing but scary if you have food. Are you talking about the raccoons there? I saw to Canberra, wombats, I imagine. Nikki, I've seen a live one, but saw roadkill in the countryside. Yeah. Wild turkeys are huge. Turkeys are pretty frightening. They stop traffic here, and they know nobody will mess with them. Rather arrogant they are. Skunks? Fair enough. I just looked into the most beautiful sunset. Oh, that's lovely, Emily. You're in feed seagulls on the beach. They are savages. We have them as well. Pelicans are lovely, though. I was going to say something. I've completely forgotten. Oh, we have echidnas as well. We see echidnas from time to time. When I'm going running, I'll occasionally spot one. Echidnas are bizarre. If you're really looking, you can probably see a platypus. They're pretty endangered. Canadian goose is a big problem for my family. With the farming, they eat and poop so much, they cover the entire field. It's bad. Yeah, I have only heard about this phenomenon of the Canadian goose. Oh. Yeah, big birds like waterfowl, they're like them. You're people like swans, people messing with swans, and man, swans are big and strong and angry. Casey's tired of bears. We don't have bears in Australia. They eat everything, those deer, but they're so pretty. We have a few deer around here. Introduced for hunting. I'm not sure how many there actually are. There are a few. They're feral. They're hooved animals, generally not awesome for our sandy soils. It will cause a lot of erosion. I'll apologize on behalf of their bird. The platypus is a very real animal. Amazing. Look at this egg-laying mammal. Oh, you have cougars, Cody. I have seen them run down the street in front of my high school. So scary, but beautiful. The worst part is they're usually not seen where they stalk you. Ooh. Interesting. Ali's mum and stepdad's house actually got attacked by a bear once before they moved there permanently. Ooh. You have coyotes as well. Ooh. You have polar bears. So many. You talk about Australia like we have scary animals. You guys got like bears and stuff, like big land carnivores. Twisty Sunshine. I know. I don't think you're not in here now, but you'll be watching this later, I'm sure. Corrected me on one of my previous videos when I said that we don't have any large carnivores. She reminded me of our saltwater crocodiles, which of course she's absolutely bang on. They are huge and they are carnivores, but they're not going to, as long as you don't go swimming with them or get too close to them in your boat or on the shore, you'll be right. They are frighteningly fast though, and they're huge. Like we're just 3 meters long. Huge. Thank you, Twisted Sunshine, for being such a supportive person, watching my videos, and keeping me accountable. I appreciate it. You guys have more poisonous, scary stuff. At least you have. At least you can see a bear. Well, that's true. Snakes and spiders and things. Salties, yeah. Priscilla, you'll be familiar with salties up in Darwin. We don't have them so much down here in Melbourne. I mean, at all. It's too cold for them. I don't quite come this far down. Fortunately, we do have grizzly bears and black bears, though, and cougars and wolves and coyotes. That sounds a little frightening. I'm not going to lie. I got bit by a spider once, says Ali, and it made my whole arm swell up and gave you a fever. I've been bitten by a spider on my neck. I don't know what it was. It just kind of I had a bit of a welt, which kind of went all weird, flaky. I don't know, but I was okay. I don't know what spider it was. I didn't realize I was bitten until later. I was like, that looks a bit weird. Daniel, it's only north where we have crocs. Down south, you don't have to worry about them. Just sharks instead, yeah. Well, just keep an eye out for them. You can keep the death spiders. That'd be really interesting to see the data, actually, of how many injuries or deaths are caused by each. I'd just be interested. We have bobcats, lynxes, wolverines, and fishes too. Ooh. Got sharks in New York, 2 Dirty Long Island Sound. Coyotes stalk around my yard looking for my dogs. Ooh. That's a bit frightening. Do you guys have Bigfoot? The Sasquatch. We have there is the Yowie. Is I think the Australian equivalent to the North American Bigfoot. We've got the Yowie. There are other cryptoids. I really like cryptozoology. I just think it's wonderful. The bunyip is a water dwelling creature. If you've ever been to Murray Bridge, they've got a glorious model of a bunyip that when you put a coin in, it comes out of the water and it growls at you, and it's fantastic. It's just amazing. What else do we got? We got like many places, we've got the elusive big black cat, the spottings. One has recently been spotted around my area. Ooh, how exciting! But much further out, where there's bushland and things. Oh, that's no good, Emily. We did a DNA test kit for. So this is Cody for his dog, but the one before had coyotes. I want to try again with the one to test coyote DNA. I'm certain my pup is a koi dog. Ooh. Oh, of course, Jacqueline. Of course. Zenobia's name is just Zen on here. I don't know her as anything else. That's what she would prefer to be called. Wish we could share photos on here. That would be good. That would be good. We could write a letter to YouTube asking for that. That'd be nice. There's a town in Canada. They have to surround the town with cars for kids to do trick or treating and cars for polar bears. Oh, and the cars are unlocked. Nice. And we are experiencing technical. Oh, there we go. Back. Love some Bigfoot spottings and UFO spottings. Wonderful there, Cody. This is a ton of hotspots. Oh. Look at these. Love some myths and legends and cryptids and the unknown. Wonderful. Nicole, are you still here? I think we're still an hour away from her stream. I don't want to over indulge though. Excuse me, everybody. Washington State. the mountains are hot for it. Ah, interesting. We don't really have paranormal spottings, I suppose. You call it paranormal? I wonder if there are any alien sightings in Australia. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are in all countries. People see things. Welcome, Zoe. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in here just yet today. Great to have you. Do Australians do Thursday 8 p.m. clapping for health workers? Not that I haven't heard about it. It's a nice idea, though. It's a lovely idea. But no, I haven't heard about it. Arizona has a ton of aliens, says Amy. Nice. Very good. We've been going for an hour and a half already. My, how these streams, the time just flies. I'm having a lot of fun. But I'm also feeling like I need to eat some actual food. And I have a few things I'd like to get done today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin wrapping this one up. Thank you so very much for coming today to the 13th daily live stream. Tomorrow, which is Thursday for most of you, it'll be Friday for me, Good Friday. I am going to be taking a day break from the stream. I'm sorry that we won't have the same kind of chats that we've been having for the last 2 weeks, but I'm just taking the day to observe Good Friday and commemorate that. So on Saturday, which will be your Good Friday, with another stream. What are we going to do? Well, I've got lots of options. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how I'm feeling. I know that people are feeling yoga, avocado pruning, hair, something. You know, if you've got suggestions, leave them. I don't know, message me on Instagram. You all know it. I will enjoy the day of rest. I've been doing this for nearly 2 weeks in a row, and I thought, probably this is a good day to take it off. I think. Houseplant tour. It's difficult with the laptop. They haven't allowed me to stream from my phone yet. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but we might. I recognize the desire there. Thank you very much, everybody. So thank you very, very much for coming. Remember, Nicole from My Clean Leaves will be streaming in about an hour's time over on her channel. So make sure I'm going to be heading over there for a bit. Probably the whole time. Let's be honest. I really love joining in with live streams. It's just a great time. As we all know, being here, some of you have been here every day, and I really appreciate you all. So thank you once again for joining me. I hope that you are taking care, that you are safe, you are healthy, that you are looking after yourselves and those around you. And I think that's all. So I will not see you tomorrow, but I'll see you the day after, which is my Saturday or Friday night. So that'll probably be the same time as usual, and we'll have some fun with it. So once again, thank you so very much. And I will see you, on Saturday my time, Friday night your time. Let's finish with some music. Here's my outro. So thank you, everybody. And where to go? There it is. And ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.
Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree.